All right, guys, we are back for day 3 on the dam renovation project. Brought in a second dozer. Sun's out. Jerry's fired up and ready to roll. That's it. All right, so yesterday or the previous video you guys watched was really a turning point on this project. As you guys know, we fought mud. We finally got a foundation of the dam in, also known as the core of the dam. And we actually got, even though it may look like a little bit of a mess, we got a majority of the dirt moved. Now that don't mean we're anywhere close to being done. We got a big mess to clean up, but I think we're on the downhill slide, if that makes sense. So what the plan is this morning, you can see all of our mud over here. We got it fluffed up, sun's beating on it, it's actually drying pretty nice. The core of the dam packed in. I was a little worried about it in the beginning, but by golly, she come around. It's nice to have something solid around here. Man, we've been fighting soft ground. But we got a good solid core in here. We just need to raise it up about another 2.5, 3 feet here in the middle. So what the plan is this morning is Jerry's gonna go over there with the 850. He's gonna bring me some dirt off that knot and push it up here. I'm gonna hop on the D4G and start putting lifts in across the dam here. Probably not gonna run the roller a whole lot this morning because we're about at water level right now and we're just working on the extra freeboard. And the dozers will probably give us enough compaction on those levels to get us by. I don't know, I may change my mind. You guys will have to stay tuned for that, but this is a little bit of mud. We actually dug a soft spot out of the face of the dam down here. We were afraid. Eventually, you guys will see we're gonna end up lining this face with about 2 foot of clay to try to seal off all that old stuff. We were afraid we couldn't get that one, buried. So we're gonna shove it up and over the dam and then start it on moving some dirt. What do you guys think? You think you got a chance at all keeping up with Jerry? I'm gonna go with most likely not. It's kind of hard to run a dozer with one hand too, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Well, we'll let it find out. Keep going and see what happens. I was like keeping a short push and he's got the long push. I think I got him. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed a few random shots on the dozer. If you guys watch close, there's a lot to be learned from Jerry, but we got the good dirt, bad dirt line. This probably needs to come up about another foot. We got probably close to a foot lift in there. Sun's out, trying to take advantage of it. Some of this needs to be moved into this hole, so I'm just trying to wrestle that mud around. Jerry's getting ready to fire up. He's going to make a couple more passes over there, get us our dirt to get this raised the rest of the way up. I'll check back in with you guys here in a little bit. It's gonna be same old here for a little bit. We'll get the laser out and start getting some shots. Right now we're just kind of eyeballing everything, but I'm pretty confident in my eye, and Jerry's eye agrees, which means we're probably right. So yeah, dirt shoving time, boys and girls. Can't forget about the girls. Oh, let's do it. Showing off, running on dry dirt, and I'm down here playing in the mud. We're getting close. Eyeballing it, I'd say Jerry's pretty much right on grade there from where he stopped. It's about right here. We need just a little bit, but we're getting there. This mud just sucks. LGP dozer would probably be nice right now, but I get to the next job, it wouldn't be nice. So guess what? Me and the old D4G, we haven't got stuck yet. We're gonna keep on going. Being the key word. All right guys, quick little update. So we got the laser set up, and Jerry, man, he is consistently 6 inches low. He eyeballed that 6 inches low across there. Of course, I told him I wanted 2 feet of freeboard. I told him I wanted 2 feet of freeboard. He thought I said a foot of freeboard, so technically he's 6 inches high, which is what he thought he was. But he's going to shove. We're thinking we need to take the dirt from right here. This is not the most convenient place to get it, but it's where it needs to come out of to do a good job and make everything right. So I'm gonna hop on the excavator. Why did I take the muddy path? This was a bad decision, folks. This was a bad decision. I'm gonna hop on the excavator and swing that pile back. You can't get down the front side of it because it's too muddy, as you can see where I just walked through. Swing that dirt back. That way he can get in there and push that little bit of clay out that's underneath it to get that last 6-inch lift we need on the dam. So let's do it. All right, I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna attempt to climb up on this power. Well, let's just call it crack to be nice. And swing it back behind me a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see off to my left there, our retention pond is, well, it's filling up. So we got at least a day on it before it gets too full. It's gonna eventually fill up and start seeping underneath the berm. I don't have that berm in there real well, but I think, hopefully the goal is today is to get the water side of the dam done. I think that's a bit of a possibility of making it happen. So we'll see. Up on the hill we go. We'll have to admit, it was nice running the dozer for a while since I've been in this excavator for about a week straight. But see, this thing is way more comfortable. And it's a lot quieter, so that's nice. All right, where's Jerry? I don't want to take him out. He's over there. We're getting close, guys. The mud's drying up, the mud's disappearing, the dam's taking shape. Backhoe needs to be greased, because I can hear it squeaking somewhere and muddy, and I really need to, but I don't want to. I know that's not a good excuse, but it's my excuse for now. I'm gonna get this pile pulled back. We got an audience out here today. I don't know if you can see our bio there. The neighbor, which is also a sister to people we're working for. Her kids love watching the equipment run, so actually drove 3 hours down here from Indianapolis to watch his work today, so hope we don't disappoint him. Yeah. I'll end up dropping a lot of mud in that pond over there, and it's gonna splash me, and I'm gonna get wet. I can see it coming. All right, let me finish up this, and then we'll go back to what we're doing. All right, I think I got this pulled back about as far as I can get it feasibly. Jerry is in a hurry, so he's already crowded me down there. I think I'm gonna go and bail off this pile, hop back on the dozer, and start pushing mud again. Let's start working on the face of that dam. That sounds much more enjoyable than the mud. Either way, I gotta get off this pile, so let's do that first. Going. Hang on, going down. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Landed. Made it. I missed it on camera, but Jerry gave me a thumbs up. Must mean I'm good to go. Got all this mud. You guys remember the very beginning of the first video and I threw that big rock out of the dam? Guess what? Found it. Still pushing dirt up on the dam. He's getting pretty close. Getting really close. I don't know why. I hope that looks cool on video. It's cool in person to watch him. Driving the dozer across the way down pushing dirt. I'll try to video another dozer. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. I now got myself stuck. Come on, baby, come out there. Oh well, it was worth it for the video. See if we can race Jerry across the dam. took almost 3 days on this job, but it finally happened. Can you believe? Jerry got the dozer stuck. Kept pushing my limits and pushing my limits and pushing my limits, and guess what? Found my limit. I mean, Jerry found my limit, or Jerry found his limit. So I'll hear about this in a minute. Can't believe you parked that there, Jerry. Might hook his blade without tearing him up here. It's coming. Come on, baby. Yep, still muddy. We're out though. Take two. Let's try not to do that again. Alright, Jerry put me in dozer timeout after getting stuck, so he's got this little bit right here to push across. And he's really close to being on grade, so over here, get the laser, start checking for him, and see where he's at until I get my dozer privileges back. He's right on grade right there. He's a little bit high where he's at, so he's got to pack a little bit in here to fill this in. I'll give you guys some shots here in a minute. Just glad the core of that dam got solid, because let me tell you, it's the only thing that's solid around here. Jerry's such a show-off. Look at that. First attempt to run a grade across here, and he has hit it over 100 feet all the way across there. Oh, he's an inch high there. We're doing the dam. Pretty close for now. Pretty close, yeah. About that big dirt clod right there. Back to the dozer blade, you're an inch high and you're dead nuts all the way over. You're just a little bit short there on the end, but I think we can take that pile of dirt there and fill in that hole.
Damn, I used to be better than that. I got to get to work, I guess.
All right, guys, here's kind of where we're at. I don't know if you guys can see that orange line panned along there, but that is the top of the dam line. Jerry's going to come in there and just kind of shove and kind of carve that a little bit there and make a transition into there. Good news, he gave me my dozer privileges back, so I'm going to hop on the D4G and we're going to run this slope in on the dam here. Try to get this all cleaned up. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, because that's the way the calendar works. Sunday comes after Saturday. But they're calling for rain Sunday and Monday. So our goal is at least try to get the water hole finished up. So if it rains, we're good on this side. And then we'll just have to do what we have to do on the other side. But I'm going to sit you guys down here on a time lapse and let you guys watch me run the dam in. Alright guys, I tried to put you on time lapse while I ran in the slope on the dam, which turned out awesome. I don't know if the camera messed up or I hit the wrong button, but either way, it didn't work. So I'll put you on time lapse and we'll try to do that slope, see if we get a different result. Alright guys, we got the inside bowl of the pond done. A little bit of mud over in that corner, yeah, but it, wowzers, it turned out good. Jerry's up there pushing topsoil back, getting that side all ran in over there. And it's time, we're gonna bust the retention pond, let that water run down in the main pond, and get this mess cleaned up. So let's let some water fly. Well, here goes nothing. There she goes. Off to its new home. I still can't believe how much water comes out of this ground. It's just crazy. I don't want to dig it any deeper when I have to, so I'll probably just start putting dirt in behind it, forcing that water out. But it's well on its way to the bottom. There's that beaver to it over there. You're gonna push her in, shove her out. Move this clump of dirt here so you guys can see better. a hand, make sure we don't trap any water on that back side up there. You ain't the only guy with a blade, Jerry. Make darn sure we chase all that water out of there. Alright guys, there it is. That's basically the majority of the water forced out of there. Just gotta get the hole thrown in and clean her up. The water's down the pond. So there's what that retention pond looks like after we got her covered up. That's a dozer trap. I guarantee if you drive in there, you won't see your dozer till spring or this time next year. So hopefully Jerry or I don't forget that and we don't end up in there. Jerry's gonna go over the dam. He's gonna work on fixing the mud hole I got stuck in because I'm not allowed back down there. I'm gonna hop on the small dozer and start running final grade around here. So once I get final grade ran around here, we'll probably put that. We gotta put that cedar tree back with it the other day. So we're getting there. We are getting there. It's 2 o'clock. I'm hoping another 2, maybe 3 hours. We got this where we're pretty comfortable. If it rains, we're all right. So we might just make it. right, guys, we were winning battles one at a time, and I think we might just win the war. I don't want to call it too early, but we got everything over there done. It turned out real nice. Jerry's getting some dirt mixed in with this mud. It's finally coming along pretty good. Great on the top of the dam, spot on. We just need to get this backed up right here. But that hard pushing in that mud, it really just sucks the fuel. Jerry's running low on fuel in the dozer. I drove the semi this morning because I brought the little machine, the D4G, so I'm gonna have to run. As much as I hate to leave and stop progress, you know I'm the A+ operator on the job, right? I'm gonna run and get fuel real quick so I can keep Jerry, the real A+ operator, going. And we still got a couple hours of daylight yet. We might get this. Oh man, I missed it.
Oh yeah, you didn't like that.
I got fuel though.
That's good. If I got stuck, I wouldn't need
it. So while I was going, Jerry got a lot of that. He's got some better material pushed up there. We got one hole pretty much where I got stuck. It's a little bit soft yet, but we're going to push some more clay in there and try to get it mixed in. Just trying to make sure when we put the topsoil on there and cap it, all the mud stays down and don't come back up. I'm not really for sure what to do with you guys for this section, but it's just going to be a whole lot of back and forth and a whole lot of pushing. So yeah, maybe I'll set you over on a time lapse somewhere, and then after I watch the time lapse I can decide whether I want to use it or not and maybe give you a check-in. I don't know, I'll figure out something to do with you guys. Alright guys, give you a little bit of insight of what Jerry and I are trying to do here. If you guys remember all the mud that come out of the dam, and not this is not the mud that come out of the lake, but the mud that actually come out of the dam, we threw on the back side here. And if you've seen me with the track hoe once and with the dozer once and I got stuck, we were trying to just keep it stirred up and keep it drying as much as we can. We had a couple pretty good days of sun here, even though the weather's getting ready to move into us. If you watch Jerry's 850, you can see him kind of sink down in there in places. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this covered up and capped off. And the other thing, if you guys remember from the video of repairing that lake dam that slid, is we don't want this to slide off the back side of this. So Jerry is pushing up some good clay, which you see him pushing it up right there. And then I'm taking the D4G, which weighs a quarter of what the 850 does. And then I'm actually pushing it across the dam and blending it in with this mud. And then eventually, once I feel like I got it blended good enough, I'm trying to cap it off. And one, I'm trying to get it stabilized a little bit, and then two, get it capped off. So whenever we go to push our topsoil, which our topsoil pile is off to the left there, whenever we go to put our topsoil over top of it, we don't waste our bunch of topsoil and get it and just have it marred down the mud where it's not good. Now, we this actually went really well. We did not get it as solid as what I'd like it, but for the amount of stuff we had, we were very pleased with what we came up with. Now, like I said, I want to point out, this is not the mud that came out of the pond. If you look in the bottom right corner of the screen here, you guys are actually stuck in the GoPro in that particular mud. It's actually down the ditch down below. We may be back at a later date to do something with that, but there's just not much you can do with that until it it sits there and dries out a little bit. So there's Jerry pulling that particular mud back right there, trying to get it to dry out a little bit more. But you can see here we're getting pretty close. I'm doing a final pass over it. You can tell from my dozer I'm not always sinking at all in this. Once we get this final pass done here, and then we'll come back and start layering some topsoil on this and getting her capped off. I mean, you gotta remember 3 days ago, guys, we pushed all this out of here and just had an absolute disaster back here. And to come this far in a couple days, pretty pleased with the progress of it here. So hopefully that makes sense. You can see Jerry up there. He's getting ready to start bringing some topsoil across the top of the dam. Once he gets across the top of the dam, I'll take the D4G and basically do the same scenario. At this point, we're trying to keep that heavier dozer off the backside. Of course, up there where he's at, where we got that good core in there. So hopefully that makes sense. My battery's going to die on the time lapse for here. We get too much farther, but that's kind of the process of what we're trying to do to get this thing finished up and polished up. So not sure what's going on the camera today. I sent you guys down here time lapse, and I got part of it. But check this out. This is just short of a miracle. Look what me and Jerry got accomplished. It is tight. It is slick. I mean, 6 hours ago, I had the dozer hung up right there. And we got a beautiful layer of topsoil on this thing now. And it's a little jello-y in a few spots, but for the most part, it's nice. It's real nice. We got a few odds and ends. Jerry's gonna finish up that slope. We're gonna go up here and hop in the traco, and we gotta replant that tree we took out. You guys remember that? Okay, so he wants his tree somewhere close to where it was before, down here along the edge of the water. So a lot of things have moved, a lot of things have changed. But right about here is pretty close to where she was at, so I'm gonna take a scoop of dirt out here. We're gonna spread this out and lose it up here somewhere. See if we can grab the poor tree without hurting it. Bring her down here and put her in the hole. All right, see if we can get you down in there now. Well, we got you in there. Now we just gotta get you stood up. Wrong way. Easy does it. Well, that's looking pretty good. Want to stay there? I think it just might. Straighten you up just a tad bit more. Don't want a windstorm to come along and roll you over. Oh yeah. Check that out. It's still got the grass and everything around it. It's like it never even moved. Probably I'll jump out and check and see if it's straight. But well, tree, I tried. I sure hope it works out. I'm gonna go over here and help Jerry tie up a few loose ends, and we'll sign off on this one. Alrighty guys, this is the end of day 3 and also going to be the end of the video series on this. I'm pretty pleased with the transformation of this project in 3 days. We fought a lot of obstacles, but fought through them all. And I feel like we come out on the other side of this as a success. Now, just to give you a little background, this is really late on a Saturday afternoon. Me and Jerry worked about a 12-hour day on a Saturday. They were calling for a tremendous amount of rain on Sunday, which we did get. We did come back a little bit later. I think it was on Wednesday, power raked it and put a few finishing touches on it and kind of finished it up. If you guys follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you can see a lot of those real-time updates. But we're getting ready to head out and call this one job complete. But before we go, we have one little bit. Well, yeah, watch out for that tree. Yeah, that didn't go very well. Don't worry though, guys, I scaled almost 40 feet up this beautiful little tree right here to get you guys rescued out of that hole right there in front of the camera. Yeah, it's a good way to end the day. But I got you guys back. We're good to go again. We'll swing back around here, and I'll finish making my little loop around the pond. But like as I was saying before, if you guys follow us on Facebook and Instagram, I post real-time pictures of these projects. I know my videos lag a little behind. I've explained why I do that before. And you guys, and then I also go back and post updates on some of these projects. So if you guys want to see what this looks like after it has water in it, or after it's power raked, you can definitely go back and check us and find us out on social media and see that as well. But guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you want any cool Dirt Perfect gear, dirtperfect1.com, and you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, we shall catch you on the next one. Guys, real quick, we're just down here about 4 days later. We did have a couple pretty good rainstorms come through. We were able to get the dam power raked. We got that over there power raked. As you guys can see, she's got some more water in her. She's definitely filling up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and maybe I'll be back and have some more updated pictures for you. So we're out for a second time.